What's up, guys? Just figured I'd make another video. I'm about to go to bed. But I'm just a little bored. Just thought, just do a little video on freaking our upstairs neighbor. I'm just gonna do a rant about him and how much he freaking sucks. Now, me and my mom used to like him when we first moved into this apartment because at first he seemed like he was a really cool, he was a really smart, nice, friendly guy. And he would sit out on his little porch area and over there on the bench area outside. That's what he still does it now. But he just seemed cool, and number one, he said that he would help my mother if she needed any help. And I'll tell you, he lied. He didn't help her. But he's turned into an asshole. And I'm going to tell you reasons why. There's two scenarios where Don yelled at me and my mother. Now, the first time he yelled at me, this happened this summer, July 21st, 2020. I was out on the porch. My friend Colin was here visiting me that day, and I was testing out my System Center Spectral Advanced, and I was making a video. Colin was recording me making that video, and I was testing my Advance on all the tones and all the volume settings along with the Candela, and apparently, during my last, because I made a lot of fails during that video, and my last redo of that video, just before the video ended, I saw a person outside, and I said, "Oh shit, there's a person." Right after I said that, the upstairs neighbor, Don, he yelled from upstairs. He says, "Knock off the noise!" And then I said, "Alright, I'll turn off the fire alarms." And then he's like, "Do it now!" Like, frickin'. Then I'm like, my God, that's no way to talk to somebody. If something's loud, you can either ignore it or tell them nicely to turn it off. Maybe it would have been better if he would have said it in a nicer way. But he had to be an asshole. I remember I was crying after that because it hurt my feelings. Because I'm so sensitive to that. That's just how I am. If you know me very well, you know I'm sensitive. Then the second time he yelled at me, and he yelled at my mother this time, happened the other day, September 28th. So Don wanted to get into our basement. I don't know why he wants to go down there. My guess is that maybe his circuit breaker popped and he needed to turn back on his circuit breaker. So basically, because the basement door was locked, we have it locked for safety. After a couple attempts of trying to open it with no luck, I was actually in my mom's room. My mom was trying to sleep. Don was outside on his porch area. He was trying to open up the basement door, and he couldn't open it, so he yelled, "Unlock the goddamn cellar door!" He yelled at my mom. My mom screamed back at him. Like, she yelled back at him, "Screw you, this door needs to be locked for safety, you know?" And he was yelling at me, too, or whatever, to unlock the freaking basement door. Freaking, he doesn't belong down there besides his circuit breaker being popped. Besides that, he needs to stay the frick out of the basement. And he needs to say it more nicely also. He needs to be more respectful about it. You know? Like, we thought he was so cool. We thought he was so nice. No. He's a loser. And I hate him now. He has no respect. And as I mentioned earlier in the video, he said that he would be helping my mom with anything that she needs help with. She even wrote him a note and gave him her phone number. And on the note, she wrote stuff like, "Help me with money on, paying bills and stuff." And he didn't help her because he's a piece of shit faggot. He lied. You don't lie to people. That's wrong. But that's what he did. Shame on Don. He's a loser. We thought he was good. But guess what? He's not good. I'm going to show you a picture of this old piece of shit right now. Yep, that's a picture of what Don, the upstairs neighbor, the faggot, looks like. That's how ugly he is. You know, like, he's a stupid old man with no respect. You know, we thought that he had respect, but apparently he doesn't because he's so rude, and he has a stupid friend of his who goes to pick him up every day. You know, I feel better testing my fire alarms when he, like, leaves, you know, to go to work or whatever, wherever the hell he goes to. You know, he's disrespectful. He has no respect. You know, there's people I know who are better than him. You know, he's rude and he has no respect. He needs to learn how to show respect instead of not showing any of it. You know, this is the rant. Be sure to have a good day, and I'll talk to you later. Tell me about any loser neighbors you may have. Have a good day. And also, one more thing. Before I go, I have a video clip I want to show you of when the upstairs neighbor, Don, yelled at me for my fire alarms being too loud. I already mentioned it in this video, but I just totally remembered. Maybe I should upload that video clip. So, here it is. Him yelling at me for my fire alarms. Right now it's on 30 Candela, high volume code 3. It's really, really loud. Oh shit, there's a person. Alright, well, that was the video clip of the idiot neighbor upstairs named Don yelling at me for testing my fire alarms. He yelled at me right at the end. You might have had to get some headphones or listen really closely to hear that. But feel free to look at that clip as many times as you need to. It might be hard to listen, but he does yell at me in the very end. So just watch the whole clip, you know, put headphones on, do whatever you can to try to listen hard to hear him yell at me. And that fire alarm video was a total fail. I never did it after that because of what he did. Someone requested me to do it. I never did it because of him. But hope you enjoyed this whole video, this whole rant on the upstairs neighbor, and I hope that you enjoyed this little video clip that I put here at the end. All right? Be sure to have a good day, and I'll talk to you later.